So I want to make a video real quick. It's a question I've gotten twice in the last week. So I figured I'd, just kind of make a video touch on what I think about the topic, and that is getting off the truck. So I like to break it up into like a 5-step sort of process. I took a couple notes here just so I don't forget anything. But first off, what you have to realize is right after you start your business, you need to get off the truck as soon as humanly possible. It is the number one most important step in growing your business and making it an actual company, not just like a job that you own. If you're the one who's doing all of the work, and especially if you do it for too long. Like I know guys who have been on the truck, since literally the year I was born, since 2003. And they, at this point, they're locked in. They think nobody will ever do a better job than them. It totally ruins their mindset. All of the customers have their phone number. They're tied to the business for life. They couldn't sell it. They couldn't get rid of it if they wanted to. But realize that it's the number one most important aspect of growing your business is getting off of the truck. You want to do it as soon as humanly possible. But at the same time, understand, why you're in business, what you actually want to get out of it. If you just want to wash houses all day, make $1,500, $2,000 a day, till you die, and then, have nothing to sell or give to your kids, except for the money, right? Then that's fine. Do that then. But if you want to create a business that's, maybe even sellable at one point, you got to get off the truck. And I like to break it up into a 5-step process. First step is to get clear about the position. So before you even start looking for employees, you need a job description, and it needs to be very thorough, right? What do you expect them to do on a daily basis? Like, do you expect them to put yard signs out and 5-arounds? Like, that needs to be on the job description. We want to have really detailed and thorough, and you're going to perfect this stuff over time. Like, we have 10 freaking papers that we have our new tech sign. In the beginning, it was just like, yeah, dude, come out and wash houses. We had no idea what we were doing. But now they sign the job description, our employment agreement. We tell them what paid holidays they're going to get throughout the year. We tell them their PTO plan. We say that you're going to be putting out yard signs and asking for reviews. So, you're going to be training new technicians. So when they come on, say they've been with you for 3 months and they start training guys, dude, I wasn't brought on as a trainer. You can hold this paper up and say, dude, you fucking signed the job description. It says you're going to be training guys. So get clear about the position, and not just the position, but how everything works in the company before you bring anybody on. How are they going to get trained up? What softwares are they going to download? All that sort of stuff. Number 2 is the recruitment process. So actually finding the technicians, right? Number 1, scream it from the mountaintops. Tell everybody you're hiring. Try to get somebody through word of mouth. Just like a referral is a slam dunk. When it's a customer or a client, a referral, for somebody who's a possible employee, a lot of times is a slam dunk. We get great employees just from referrals and Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. We also get a lot of people from Indeed. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Indeed or ZipRecruiter as long as you're doing it the right way. Just keep in mind that a lot of people get on Indeed and ZipRecruiter and just apply to every single fucking job that they see. So make it difficult to earn a position at your company, right? They have to pass a background check, and they have to pass a drug test. They have to, like on Indeed, we give 3 questions that are screening questions. Say, give us a minimum of 3 sentences per question. And if they don't do it, we're not considering them, right? Because they're not willing to put an effort to win the job. Why would they put an effort to keep the job when we bring them on? So number 2 is recruitment. Make it difficult. What does this say? I can't read my own handwriting. Oh yeah, get more than you think. So once you get a good candidate in the door, don't shut off the job ads. Like, keep them rolling. Also make a spreadsheet of candidates that you've interviewed and keep everybody's information forever. Because what if you bring this guy on, he stays for a week and then he leaves? You're like, shit, dude, I wish I still had the phone number of that guy the other guy who I thought was really good. If you have a spreadsheet with all the information, you can keep all that stuff. It's really helpful. We tap back at it all the time. Number 3 is the onboarding, right? So after you find somebody, you're going to make them an offer letter. Make sure you have everything in writing. Like I said, print out everything. We print out our uniform code, the PTO plan, the performance pay agreement. Like, there's probably 5 to 10 documents that these guys are signing when we bring them on, an emergency contact form. And then a photo and video release form. Like there's so much stuff. Like I said, you'll learn more as you continue to hire guys. But we onboarding, and when we onboard, we use a ton of checklists. We have like a technician onboarding master sheet that's like, hey, have them download these 6 softwares on their phone or these 6 apps, have them sign these 10 papers, have them take a picture for welcome to the team, make a copy of their driver's license, email this to the payroll company, email this to the insurance company. We use checklists, so everything is systemized. Just like if you're hired at McDonald's, they're going to use a checklist in the system to get you up to speed. They'll do the same. We do the same exact thing. We want it to be as systemized as possible. That way, this year I handed off technician training, on hiring, onboarding training to my production manager, and I shared with him that document that's a technician onboarding master sheet. And he just has to open it up and just print out all the stuff, have him sign it, and he can just run through the checklist. And he does it just as good as me because everything's, in paper in his Google Drive or on a document, whatever you want to say. Get a bunch of signatures. That way, if they ever say, oh, you didn't say this, you didn't say that, you say, dude, we were super clear about what the position entails. If you have to let them go, there's no guesswork or anything like that. That's number 3. That's onboarding. Number 4 is training. So I would create a big old training system. This is a big project. This is something that we knocked out, over the course of the entire off season. We have two, soon to be 3 training systems that new technicians come through or go through. First one's onboarding. It's like, this is about our company. This is, I'll even pull it up right now. I'm not going to show you because I'm not about to hop on Loom or anything. But we have an onboarding series, which all new employees watch. It looks like it's about fucking 15 videos of welcome to the team. Oh, I'm sorry, probably like 7. And then every video has a quiz. So it's like welcome to the team, about us, the org chart, your responsibilities, the weekly schedule, weekly meetings, performance reviews, our brand, our services. Has all of our services: gutter cleaning, soft washing, power washing, Christmas lights, window cleaning, and quizzes on them. And then you should know, like service areas, trucks and driving, cards on file and deposits, yard signs. We're always hiring, like stuff that we want every employee to know. That way we can just drop these guys into the training system and they're instantly up to speed on any question that Mrs. Jones will ever hit them with. Of course, they're not going to be 100% when they come out of these training systems. Our goal is to get them to like 50%, if that, right? 50% knowledge. The rest of it's going to be taken care of in the field. Number 2 is technician training. This one's jumbo. It takes them like an hour and a half to get through. There's like a huge training course on house washes, big one on general knowledge, filling the bleach tank, layout of the skid, starting a house wash, fence cleaning, concrete cleaning, deck cleaning, window cleaning. Like there's how to get a 5-star review. Like we just make it so that, all right, I'm starting to ramble a little bit. A lot of guys will bring people into their company, train them for a week out in the field, cut them loose, and then they suck. Their callback rate is 10%. They never get any 5-star reviews. All the windows are streaky, whatever. And they get pissed off, but they never put the time in on the front end to train them up, to build these training systems, and they just cut them loose as if they have years of experience like you do. Like, it's so unrealistic, and you're doing your guys such a freaking disservice if you don't have a training system like this and a planned out training system. It's not just a system on the computer. It's getting them out into the field and saying, hey, by the end of day 2, you should be good at this. By the end of day 3, you should be good at this. Day 5, take this quiz, all that sort of stuff. It's really freaking important, and you need to have somebody who can own training. For me, it's my production manager. But if it's you, then you need to own training. Sales and marketing and admin need to take a back seat for a day or 2 while you're training this guy up. And yeah, number 4 is training. It's absolutely huge. Number 5, you're not done once you get off the truck. Realize that. You have to give them a lot of ongoing support, right? Certain personality types are going to need more support than others, but we do a bunch of performance reviews, right? 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, give them a 180-day, give them a 1 year. Sometimes I'll even sit guys down after a week and say, yo, dude, level with me. Do you like it? After a week, they know if they like it or not. Sit them down and say, dude, honestly, do you like it? Right? What can we do to make your job better? What can we do to make your job easier? What do you like that we do? What do you not like that we do? What's your favorite job to do? What's your least favorite job to do? Just talk to them, communicate. Like, don't be a brick, dude. Just communicate to the guys. And then ongoing support also. Oh yeah, trust but verify. So I have my production manager doing in-field inspections, like random job checkups, going out into the field like once or twice a week and checking up on a job, making sure that the guys did a great job. Like we trust these guys to do their work because we trained them and we continue to train them and we give them all the tools that they need to do the jobs, and we hired them because they're smart, humble, hungry guys. But at the same time, we're verifying. We're calling customers saying, hey, how was your experience with XYZ crew? It's ongoing support, right? It's huge. What else do we have? Continuous training. We're always sitting them down in the shop saying, hey, watch this quick video on window cleaning. I just want to refresh you guys. We had a callback last week on, not really, but like say we had a callback last week on house washing. Hey, let's watch this video on how to see missed spots, again, just to keep it top of mind. And yeah, I mean, I would say that's a big 5-step process that we do. Get clear about the position, recruit, onboard, training, and ongoing support. You'll be able to get off the truck before you know it. Also, change your mindset. You are not the only person who knows how to wash houses. If your technician goes out and does 90%, say you have 5 technicians and they're doing 80% of the capacity that you could do, it's still better than you doing 100% of the capacity. So like start treating this like a business, adopt an investor mindset, right? You're not don't even think about yourself as an owner or general manager of this business anymore. Think about yourself as an investor. Like you're a private equity firm that's trying to make this thing as big and as profitable as possible. And that is not through having one guy do all of the work, having one guy answer all of the phones, do all of the sales. You need to start building a team. Use this little blueprint that I got for you. Hopefully this video is helpful. It's 12 minutes. I got to get back to work. I got a meeting in a couple minutes, but hopefully this is helpful. Just drop in the comments if you guys have any other questions.